Hello lovelies, welcome back to my page and welcome to day 4 of 30 makeup looks this month. It has been a while. I was dealing with some family things, but I definitely want to make sure I continue this series, and we're back with another really fun, colorful makeup look today. I'm really excited to bring this over to you guys. I've been chomping at the bit. I've been running and exercising, so you can see my tan on my face, so I'm gonna have to struggle a little bit to color match what my face actually looks like, but I'm pretty sure just wear whatever foundation I want. But I'm really excited to bring this new video out for you guys. Please stay tuned for the rest of the month, and I'll go ahead and show you guys the inspo photo. This is the inspiration photo over on Xiaohongshu. I found this one. I think this is so cute. It's very glittery rainbow, which if I'm going to come back and add some more tutorials, this is definitely the look to do. Somebody told me that I should try doing a white base, which I have a really light concealer, so I'm gonna try that out to really make these colors pop. I feel like her face is pretty simple. She has a really pretty glossy look, and overall I'm just really excited to see what this makeup look will look like on me. Please make sure you subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next, and then make sure that you add the playlist that this video series is in to your library, so you can watch all of my videos from there, and as soon as I upload it just automatically updates in your library and you can watch all of my videos there. I hope you guys again are excited for the rest of the month. Yeah, please let me know what you guys think, so let's go ahead and hop into that tutorial. For my lenses, I'm going to go in with the big glowy lenses by Olens in lavender and gray. I love doing the two-tone effect when I do the rainbow makeup looks, and especially because the Inspo photo has purplish eyes, and so I feel these would do very well and gonna give a very similar vibe. From La Roche-Posay, going to go in with their hydrating gentle cleanser. My skin has been a little dry, so I don't want to use something that has soap in it, and it is soap free, and it also is sulfate free, fragrance free. It has ceramides and niacinamide, and it's also made with their thermal water, so it makes the skin just feel so much more quenched while still giving you a nice clean. From La Roche-Posay, going in with their Cica Plus B5 spray. I'm going to use this to tone. It is very hydrating and it soothes the skin. It is more of a repairing concentrate. I love using this because it just makes the skin feel a little more quenched and hydrated. From the Face Shop, going to go in with their Rice Water Bright Vegan Serum. This one again is very hydrating. I love how soft and supple it makes my skin. Sometimes I just wear this serum because I don't know, it just makes my skin just feel so hydrated. You just make sure that you smooth it gently upwards and outwards because you don't want to drag the skin down, and this is just a nice little addition to the skincare. From Botanics, going in with their All Bright Hibiscus Roll-On Eye Cream. I'm just gonna take this on my under eye. This hydrates that area so well. I also sometimes have an issue with my under eye is too dry. The concealer or literally any makeup I put there flakes off, but this just hydrates and just makes sure that I don't have a problem later on. Also from La Roche-Posay, going in with their Halu B5 Ceractivated Cream. This one is also very soothing and it's repairing, and it just makes your skin just look so plump. I love using this to lock in all of the hydration from all of the previous moisturizing products. It just makes my skin just feel like it's quenched and very, very much moisturized. From Tatcha, going to go in there with their Kissa Lip Mask. This one is very hydrating on the lips. It just makes them feel a little plumper and just very much hydrated. Because this one is going to be a very glossy lip, I'm just going to make sure that my lips are very hydrated because sometimes glosses tend to dry out my lips. Going to let that skincare set on the skin for about 10 minutes this time, just because I used a lot of really hydrating products, and so you just want to let it settle so it don't move around and you don't have transfer problems later on. From Milani, going to go in with their Clean Start Prep Step. This is a very hydrating facial mist. It has some acids in it that makes your skin just feel more toned and even. It really helps even out your base, and it really boosts the hydration levels of your skin. From Milk Makeup, going to go in with their Hydro Grip Primer. This one is a very grippy, sticky base. I feel this makes my makeup just stick to the base more evenly. It fills in your pores and just really does a great job at just making sure that your base looks really flawless. From Milani, going to go in with their Conceal and Perfect Longwear Concealer in the shade Cool Sand. I'm going to take this on my discoloration that I have on my face, so my under eye circles, any healed acne scars, as well as my burn scar, just to go through and cover those up just to make sure that they have a really lovely layer of color correction. From BK Beauty, going to go go in with our 108 brush. I'm going to use this to buff out all of that cream concealer on the face, making sure it looks nice and seamless, and it has a really lovely like airbrush finish. This blends everything out so quickly and well that it gives me a really like flawless finish. Then taking one of my favorite cushion foundations, this is the Jungsan Wood Essential Skin Neuter Cushion in 34W Hazelnut. I'm a little tan right now, so I feel like this foundation just looks so fluttering on the skin. It gives you a really lovely all over finish, and it evens out the skin tone while just making sure your skin again just looks so flawless. From GleGlow, I'm going to go into their Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour in the shade Earthy Sepia. I'm going to take this on my forehead, my cheekbones, jawline, lower lip to just really help chisel out that area and add some definition. And then for the nose contour, she has a little bit of a more elongated nose contour, so I'm just going to go along the sides, just making it look cute and more defined. From BK Beauty, going to go in with their 101 brush. I'm going to use this to buff out all of the product around the perimeter of my face, making sure I blend that well on my temples to just make my forehead look a little smaller, really chisel out the cheekbones, carve out my jawline, and then also use that to buff out the lower lip. Then I'm going to take a flat side of a double-sided brush. I'm going to use that to buff out my nose contour, really making sure I blend along the sides, just making sure that looks a little more defined and elongated. I'm going to go in with a couple lighter concealers to highlight, lift, and brighten the center of my face. First, taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Sand. I'm going to take that under the eyes, slightly on the side to lift my forehead, my nose, my upper lip, and my chin to really just bring those areas to the forefront of the face. Then going in with the NYX Can't Stop Concealer in the shade Pale. I'm just going to use that on the sides, like very much in the center of the face, just to brighten and again, just draw more focus to those areas. Going back in with that BK Beauty 108 brush, I'm going to use that to first blend out my chin, upper lip, my forehead, and then along the bottom parts of my cheeks near my nose. And I'm just gonna buff that concealer into the skin, just again making sure it looks really flawless and has a more airbrush finish. Next, taking the BK Beauty A506 brush, I'm gonna use that right under my eyes and then on my nose to again just blend all that concealer out to just make it look really flawless. From YSL Beauty, going to go in with their Make Me Blush Liquid Blush in the shade Fuchsia Fling. I'm gonna take this on my cheeks, across my nose, a little bit under the tip of the nose, on my chin, and then slightly on the top of my forehead. And this is just gonna give me a really lovely pink glow. BK Beauty 113 brush, I'm just gonna use this to buff out all of that cream blush on the cheeks, nose, and chin, and on my forehead. And again, it just makes it look really nice and blurred into the skin, and it just makes your skin have a really lovely like flush. From Milani, going to go in with their Make It Last Original Setting Spray. I'm just gonna use this to set all of the cream products on the skin. This really helps make them settle down on the face a little better, and I just love how this gives me a really lovely finish. From Carl's Land, going to go in with their Black Magnet Soft Focus Powder in 01. I'm just gonna take this all over the face to give me a really lovely, flawless, and sort of like pulled together makeup look. This blurs all of the base products in with each other, to again, just make sure your skin looks really nice and airbrushed. From Too Faced, going to go in with their Dark Chocolate Du Soleil Bronzer. I'm gonna take this using a Morphe M527 brush. I'm just gonna use that to buff out all of the perimeter of my face, making sure that it looks really nice and chiseled, and just making sure that that contour is just added to the face. Then going in with the fluffy side of that double-sided brush, I'm gonna use that to really blend out the nose contour, just making sure that it is a little more defined. From Milani, going to go in with their Baked Blush in Sparkling Rose. I'm going to use a Morphe M581 brush. I'm just gonna use this over top of everywhere I put that cream blush on my cheeks, across my nose, my tip of the nose, my chin, as well as on my forehead. From FlowerKnows, going to go in with their Little Angel Highlighter in Paradise Lost. I'm going to use another Morphe brush. This is their M451. I'm just gonna use this to put that on all the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, down my nose, my forehead, my upper lip, and my chin. Just really help those areas pop. Back in with that Milani setting spray to set all of the powder products. From NYX, going to go in with their Blade and Shade Brow Pencil in Espresso. I'm just going to use this to do a really thin brow. I think she's not using like a natural brow color, but I'm just going to use this to really thin out the brows. From Erend, going to go in with their Liquid Air Cushion Freckle Maker. This is in Saddle Brown. I'm just going to use this across the bridge of my nose. Her freckles are really concentrated, so I'm just going to keep them in this little area up on the tops of my cheeks, across my nose, a little around the tip, and then the other cheek, just making sure they look really nice and spread out. I'm next going to go in with their Epic Wear liner in the shade brown. I'm just going to use this to add in a couple moles, again, across the center of the face. I just brought you in a little closer because I'm about to hop on and do the eyes. I don't know the brand, but if I can find it, I'll link it down below. I received this as a gift from my friend Jeff. This is a Chinese concealer. It is, again, very pale. So I'm going to use this on my lids to really white that out so that the colors just pop a little more. For my eyeshadows, going in with the P. Louise AM to PM palette. Going to take the shade Trusted Timing, and I'm going to put that on the inner portion of my lid to really pack that yellow shade in. Next, taking the shade Wonderland and putting that right in the middle of my lid, just to the side, and blending it lightly into that yellow shade. Taking the shade Blue Check, and I'm going to use that to smoke out my outer V. And even though it is a matte shade, I am going to follow it up with a glitter. Then I'm going to take those blue and pink shades to really add that color to my lower lash line. Then taking the shade Countdown, I'm going to use this like glitter on top of everywhere I put the blue. Lastly, taking the shade Rise and Grind, and I'm going to use that to really line out the lower lash line, just like the inspiration photo. From FlowerKnows, going in with their Butterfly Cloud Color eyeliner in black. I'm going to use this to do a really nice thin wing on my upper lash line, just making sure that emphasized tail is elongated and matches up with the liner on the lower lash line to really make the eyes pop. Going to take this pink liner and put that on my waterline. This is the BBIA Last Auto Gel Liner in the shade Angel, and I'm just gonna put that on my waterline to really make the eyes pop and really blend all of these like fun glitters together. Lash curler to curl my lashes. This is the Shiseido lash curler. I'm just going to use that to clamp to just help the eyes appear more open. You're just going to go through and clamp at the base, slightly in the middle, and then a little at the top. This really rounds out your lashes and does a great job at helping to prep them for mascara. From Milani, going to go in with their highly rated anti-gravity mascara in black. I'm going to use this to do a couple coats to my upper and lower lashes. I love using this mascara. I feel like it really does a great job at helping to elongate my lashes, and it really does also a great job at helping to prep them for falsies. I'm gonna add some lashes to my upper lash line. I love these. I got these over on TikTok. I'm gonna link them down below. These lashes just really help like elongate the more like cat eye effect of that I'm going for with this makeup look, and I love using the longer pieces to really give me that vibe. Finally, going to go into the ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip, and this one is in To Die For, and I love this one. It is a very nice sparkly shade. I'm not gonna line my lips or anything. I'm just gonna go straight in with this, like the inspiration photo, and this just makes the lips really pop and then helps tie in all of the glitters from the eyeshadows together. So this is going to be the look complete. I'm going to zhuzh myself up a little bit, and then I'll be right back. So this is the look completed. I'm really happy with how this look all turned out. I love the eye makeup. Like obviously I know like this is the emphasis of the look, but it just looked and turned out so much more stunning than I thought it would. Like let me zoom you guys in a little bit. It just looks so good. I feel like I blended it out pretty well. Please leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of it. Like it's just so cute. I feel like all of the face just like ties in really well together. I love the highlight. The contour is really cute in this lip. It's like a glittery gloss and I love it. Please make sure you subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next. I am linking every product that I use on my LTK, so if you guys want to go down below and check out my LTK, where it has all of the products, and if I can't link them on my LTK, I'm going to link them down below in the little product section. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Like I said, make sure you add the playlist that all of the makeup looks are into your library so you can watch all my videos from there. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Don't forget to just let me know what you guys think down below. Oh yeah, I can't really think of anything else I want to add, so let's go ahead and head to that montage.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, seen it right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings.